Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to make some bomb chicken thighs on a Weber kettle. Well, I'm actually using a Jumbo Joe. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into this. I think you'll like it. All right, my people, we got 8 chicken thighs here, washed, dried, ready to get seasoned up. So with that, we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil to them. Chicken thighs are amazing to cook, especially when you're grilling them because they're so moist. It's hard to really dry chicken thigh out unless you just really totally forget that you're cooking them and you leave them on the grill too long. So again, we're having some cabbage that I'm making. Different video, but like I said, we're trying to do a little better with our eating and our meal prepping. So chicken thighs are a good way, especially grilled to me, to kind of get a flavor or something to eat that makes you feel good about it. Like sometimes when you're eating healthy, you get kind of sick of the monotony of eating the same stuff over and over again. Real chicken thighs kind of break that monotony, in my opinion. So it's totally up to you. You can use whatever you want. You can use boneless thighs, boneless breast, legs, but a good bone-in chicken thigh is always good for me. So the seasoning we're using, I'm using a little adobo seasoning with sazon. Good flavor, good savory flavor, but also adds a nice little color to the chicken. Now this one is a little bit rich in sodium, so you want to be, careful with it some. But you do want to season your chicken enough to make you know that it is seasoned. All righty. We're also going to add in black pepper. Now here you just go wild, or be easy with it. It's up to you. We like black pepper around here, so we're going to go a little heavier with our black pepper. I'm just going to be cooking these on my Weber Jumbo Joe. Basically, it's a Weber kettle, just a smaller version without the long legs. So it's a portable kettle, 18-inch kettle. We're going to be using some sazon. This is basically complete seasoning. A little more of a generic version of it, but it's the exact same thing. I do get this at Save-A-Lot, and it costs way less than complete. So I highly recommend this seasoning, and you can go pretty heavy with this stuff because it is a little bit lower in sodium, but it has some really good herbal notes to it. A little bit of citrus, garlic. Just it's really good, really, really good. So, alrighty, and we're gonna add a little bit of smoked paprika just to get a nice little color on our chicken, a little bit of a smokiness. We're now smoking this chicken, we're grilling it. So once you do all that, you just want to go ahead and combine it. Make sure all your pieces are well seasoned and well coated. After it's coated, I'm just actually going to leave this sitting out here on a counter, and then I'm going to go out and get my grill together and get it lit up. Good to let your chicken sit for just a few minutes before you throw it on the grill, in my opinion anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. So now the chicken's seasoned, again, I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit. We're going to go out, get our Jumbo Joe lit, and then we'll come back when it's time to throw it on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that chicken on. I have the bottom vent about halfway open. This one is probably 3/4 open. Not even quite 3/4, just a little over half open. Got my coals all good and hot. And what I do like to do, I like to add my chicken when I'm grilling chicken off. If I'm doing thighs and stuff, I do go skin side down first to kind of get a little bit of a color on there at first. Let it go for maybe 10 or 15. Then we'll come back out and flip it over and allow it to cook and finish off on the flesh side. With grilling chicken or whatever, you a lot of times wind up with hot spots. So you have to kind of keep an eye on that as well to make sure that you don't have certain areas that's hotter or whatever than the other areas. That's just part of grilling chicken or grilling any type of meat. Alrighty. I have my last piece here. Go ahead and put that down. And just let it go. We'll come back out in about 15 minutes or so to check it and see how we're looking, family. So we're going to go ahead and start looking at our chicken, see how we're going on, and see, that's exactly what I wanted. That's perfect, good color. So now we're just going to go ahead and flip our pieces. Again, nice color. This one not so much, so we can continue to let it go a little bit until it gets the color we want. All right. So some of these we just have a little bit of ways to go before we get to the color we want. But outside of that, that's the process, guys. Getting some color on them. So I'm gonna have to shift some around in order to allow the skin to look the way I want it to look on all the pieces. But outside of that, we're doing well. And we bring you guys back here in a little. Checking in on that bird. And it's looking really, really good. One thing I do want to point out, when you're using a Weber kettle or a kettle grill that has an offset damper at the top, you do need to rotate that damper from time to time because that allows to draw the heat to go a different direction. So if you have it going this direction or to your left for a little while, you might want to shoot it to the right in order for that heat to draw over the other pieces of chicken and get even cooking. But it's looking really good. We're starting to have a little bit of pullback on the bones here. It's been cooking for about 30 minutes now, so not too much longer. And we'll be pulling that bad boy off. See you guys in a little. All right, guys, look at this chicken. Fire, fire, fire. Nice skin, perfect color, perfect flavor, and it's done. So we're gonna let it rest for a little bit and I'll cut it open and let you see what we got here to say. All right, guys, I got a piece of this chicken here. I just wanna cut it open for you real quick, just to see how tender it is and juicy. So I just got it flipped over on the back side, and all I'm doing is this, using a butter knife, as you can see, and going right through that chicken, and it's getting right to that bone. And just look how easy that bone comes right out of this chicken. It smells amazing, good and moist. Look at this. Go ahead and pull that bone. And just look at that. Look how moist it is. You can see the juices on there. And it tastes good too. So guys, grilling chicken is not hard to do. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a try. Leave some comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Till the next time, God bless.